That's kind of one of the things I do like about TikTok is because you find people telling their stories and then you're like, oh, this is familiar.
Yeah.
I noticed that also with like, I get a lot of people talking about mental health stuff and ADHD specifically, and they'll be talking about some symptom and the way it affects their life and their day-to-day experience. And it's like they talk about it and it reminds me so much of other people in my life who like haven't been diagnosed. And like
Yeah.
obviously I'm
Wow.
not a doctor, but just to know that other people experience like a neurodivergent life in a way that you can relate to or someone you love can relate to. It's like those are the good parts of the internet.
Is this the same app that brought us Ratatouille the musical?
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
Hey, what's up, everyone? You're tuned into Fetch a Pail.
It's your weekly friendship podcast about life.
Culture.
And definitely not us.
I'm Jackie, your resident queer, trans, she, they, POC, POS.
And I'm Bo Burnham. I don't know what that means because I canceled my Netflix subscription before I watched the special.
Damn it!
I know! I'm so sorry. I literally tried to watch it today and got an error that was like, bitch, you don't pay for this.
Oh, man.
I was like still logged in on my iPad, so I forgot.
I've literally spent 2 hours preparing for the show today, and all of it was just Bo Burnham talk.
Okay, so if we hadn't just talked about how you are ill-prepared for the show today, I would feel really bad. I feel mostly silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we even...
Welcome to the show, everyone.
Oh, welcome to the show. I'm actually Jill. Do I need to tell people that?
No, at this point.
Okay.
Probably not.
If you're new here, like, I guess we don't care. Good luck.
If you're new here, you are getting jumped in today.
Mm-hmm. How are you, Jackie?
I'm doing well. Well,
that's great.
Yeah, how about you? What are you sipping on over there?
I'm good. Sorry, it's just water. I'm like, I have this thing in the afternoons where my face gets really hot, and I don't know why. So I'm drinking ice cold water to try to get my cheeks under control.
Nice. It's actually been the temperature wise, it's been very hot here.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, and it's been okay. So like, I always, when I'm out walking dogs, I always wear like a sweater or a light jacket on top, but it's getting to a point where I can't do that anymore. And I do that because I don't... Oh, this is so weird, and this is so weird to say, but I do that because I have boobs.
Right.
And I don't want people to see them. What the fuck?
Well, you're still getting used to it, I would guess.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I've never had to express these feelings before. Anyways, my point is, I have boobs, but I cover them up when I'm at work.
Okay.
I don't cover them up when I'm at home.
Well, right.
But it's getting to a point where it's so hot that I don't want to wear this sweater. I just want to wear a t-shirt, and that's it.
Yeah, I guess it might be time to show off your boobies.
It's time for the unveiling.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get a red carpet and like some velvet rope. Sell tickets.
Yeah. Give it the fanfare it deserves.
Right?
Absolutely. This is not the same, but I am reminded slightly of being like 15 years old and realizing I had stretch marks on my upper arms. and then wearing long sleeves under all my t-shirts for the next 2 years.
Yeah, even on like super hot
Oh,
days.
for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I don't give a fuck. I have stretch marks all over my body. Look at them. I'm hot. Sexy and
You know what?
overheated.
I'm always like, oh, I missed out on like my teens, like as a girl, and I guess now, like I'm self conscious about my body, like a teenage girl would be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That totally makes sense. I was going to say it's like it's a blessing to miss out on that, but actually it's probably shitty to go through it now instead. So
Yep.
sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. Everything's gonna be so good in 2 years.
Oh yeah, for sure. But that feels like a long time when you say it now.
Mm-hmm.
But
Sure does.
if you think about 2 years ago, doesn't that seem like not that long?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I could really go for another pandemic.
Just to make the time go by in a weird and confusing and unsettling way for a little bit longer.
Just so no one has to see me
I
for a while,
I
so I
see.
don't get perceived for just to. I there's this Bo Burnham joke I'd love to talk to you about.
Talk to me about it, by all means.
He's like, he makes a joke about suicide, and he's like, don't actually kill yourself. And then he's like, if I could kill myself for like a year, I would if I was coming back.
I like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
just
you just want to like press pause.
I want to go into a cryogenic sleep.
But you need things to change inside of your own body
Yeah,
and
that's
brain
true.
during that time. You don't really
That's
want.
true. It wouldn't work.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be worse if like your own growth and development paused and then everybody else changed around you?
Yeah, that'd be weird. Everyone, I came to and everyone was transgender.
You're like, God damn it, I finally went viral, just not in the way I expected, and I wasn't here to see it.
Everyone in my life has transitioned but me. Fucking Black Mirror season 7. Let's go.
Oh no. I guess what you need is like that thing where you get to remote control everything else and you can pause us.
Yeah.
And then you go about your business and then press
Or
play when you're ready.
or I could just be Mystique from X-Man's.
From X-Man's?
Yeah, you know the X-Man's films?
Should we start over?
Wow, you've never seen them?
Oh my gosh. No, that would be really nice though, if you could just like impersonate like a high-ranking public figure so you could assassinate people and stuff.
What? No, I would just transform into a woman and be happy for the rest of my life.
Oh.
Nothing fancy. You kidding?
Yeah, I knew that's what you meant. That would be convenient. I want that for you.
I had an epiphany recently, and before I even came out, several years before I came out as trans, before I even thought of the opportunity to come out as trans, before I even gave it a real thought, I remember hearing in the news about Chelsea Manning going to prison.
Oh yeah.
And starting hormones. And I remember being envious of her and thinking, I would like to go to jail or prison and go on hormones and come out as a whole different person. Which is a ridiculous thought.
Well, sure, but also you had this thought like, well, yeah, I guess Chelsea Manning transitioning was how long ago?
That was a long time ago. But yeah, I remember hearing that story and thinking, what can I do that would put me in prison?
For like just long enough?
Yes.
Holy shit. That's intense.
Isn't that wild? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
Chelsea
guess
Manning streams on Twitch now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what she's up to.
Oh, good for her. I didn't know she
That's
was.
why it popped into my head because I was like, oh, Chelsea Manning on Twitch. Oh yeah, I remember when I thought this.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, I guess stuff like that just really, not that you needed more, but solidifies that you're on the right
Yeah,
track, right?
for sure. Yeah, validating.
Definitely. Excuse me. You have a little bit of a today too.
It's just from I put the seltzer down the wrong pipe
Oh,
right before we
I
started.
hate that. I don't know why I thought you were gonna say you've been smoking a lot of hookah.
No, 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 no,
It's been a long time.
no. Also, I can't put nicotine in my body with my hormones.
Oh, I don't think I knew that was one of the things. Well, that's great. I mean, it's great to not put nicotine in your body.
Well, I'm also not supposed to put alcohol in my body, but
Ruh-roh.
cheers.
What are you drinking?
No, but the alcohol is less dangerous than putting nicotine in my body. I
Mm.
think I'm drinking a. Do you remember that time when we talked about a new segment that we were going to introduce to the show called "Yeah, I Put That Inside Me,"
Yeah.
which we never really got to.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm putting inside me currently is my first time trying this, and they're actually really good. So you know how seltzer's like the big thing.
Yeah.
This
Like,
is a Bud Light seltzer, which is probably the worst seltzer you can get, but it's a Bud Light seltzer iced tea.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of tea.
Tea.
Do you know what I mean?
I do.
So it's kind of tea, and there's several flavors, and this particular one is apple. So it's a Bud Light seltzer iced tea, apple iced tea.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, but it's pretty good.
Oh,
The like
good.
the tea-ness, the tea-ness
Yeah.
takes away sort of the nasty alcohol Bud Light flavor.
Okay. Well, that's great. So they figured out how to mask the true essence of their product so they can
Yeah.
continue to sell it to future
You know what they're doing?
generations.
You know what they're using to mask it? Tea-ness. TM. Tea-ness TM.
TM. Oh, okay. Yeah, Tea-yness.
I think we found the name of the episode.
Pretty sure. We'd have to work really hard to outdo that, I think. And I don't know about you, but I have no interest in working hard tonight.
Yeah, same.
Perfect.
Same. So, my doggy business,
Yeah, I was going to ask you about it.
it's fucking popping, boo.
Yeah, do you have more than one new dog?
I've started 2 new dogs. I've started 2 new walking clients
Okay.
and 1 new boarding client.
In the last week?
Yes.
Damn.
I am at the point where and now my clients are like, "Hey, I need you to watch my dog." I don't have space. I don't have room.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find other dog walkers that can board for me. But they're all full too. Everyone's fucking getting out of Dodge for vacations and shit.
Yeah, I guess because they finally can, so it's probably even more so than previous years.
Yeah. So I'm actually having to turn people away for boarding, which sucks,
Yeah.
but it's also a good problem to have. I
Definitely. Yeah,
suppose.
too much work is better than not enough always.
Right.
But I'm glad you're able to get new walking clients in.
Yeah, me too. So we got a new dog named Foggy,
That's cute.
and Foggy's wonderful. And then the new dog that I walked today and told them that we could start immediately is a dog named Thor.
Ooh, does he look like a Thor?
No,
Oh.
no, he looks more like the raccoon from Galaxy Quest.
I swear I knew what his name was until you said Galaxy Quest, and now I'm trying to think of the right name of the movie.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes. Yep.
Wreck-It the raccoon.
Rocket.
Okay.
What did you say?
Wreck-It the Ralph Coon. I was thinking Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph and Rocket the raccoon have a baby. named-
Wreck-It the Wreck Ralph.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we found the name of the episode.
At least we think we're funny. Okay. Anyway, Thor. So things went well with Thor.
Yeah, Thor is a big floof.
Oh,
Like when
fun.
you think of floof, like a Pomeranian, but even floofier.
And bigger? Was that the one in your snap earlier?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Big and floofy.
big and floofy and super sweet and has good recall. Thank God that these new dogs are fucking behaved. Because
Yeah.
I there's nothing worse than being excited about starting a new client and then having to say no, your dog fucking sucks.
Oh, does that happen?
Yeah, I don't say it like that though.
I mean, of course. Of course not. But do you just say, like, it's not a good fit with the pack or something?
Right? Yeah.
Got it.
Right. Which was it's a reflection on the parents. Like you guys did a really bad job. And I hope that they get that. Like, I'm not going to tell them that, but I hope that they understand.
Yeah, I feel like it's implied when someone's like, I don't want your thing or your money. Get out of
Right.
here.
Right.
Hopefully. But I don't know. Rich people aren't super self-aware generally.
That's true. They're probably just like, okay, I'll pay someone else to do it.
Yeah. And they will. I'm sure they will.
Yeah. Huh. What's new with you?
Well, not too much. We did have our friends John and Brittany over this weekend, so that was really fun.
Nice. Did you have a little dinner party or did you
Uh,
guys do anything outside on the new freshly cleaned outdoor getaway that is your home?
no, we've done nothing outside since we had all the work done. It's kind of sad actually, but I have had a headache for like 5 days, so that's my excuse.
That's terrible.
Yeah, we mostly just watched movies, and we were gonna like make pizza, but instead we ordered pizza, and that was still fun and delicious. And they came actually for the weekend,
Oh shit.
for a little getaway from the city. And I think hopefully, even though it was kind of a lazy time, it seemed like they had a nice time because, like, when you're at someone else's house, you just like you don't have to think about what to do. You don't have to do chores. Like you're not the boss, and so you get to
For
just kind
sure.
of hang out.
Yeah.
So it was really fun for us to be able to host someone. Like, think it's the first time we've had people stay over in like a year and a half. And we just just hung out, had a great time.
Just vibed.
Just fucking vibed. And actually, John really tried to get us to watch the Bo Burnham special.
God.
And I was like, I do want to watch that with you. But like, they had just watched it that day. So Brittany didn't really want to watch it a second time. And then
Oh yeah, I didn't want to watch it a second time, but here I am watching it a 13th time.
yeah, he had a similar experience. I think he had watched it like twice that day and was like, let's all watch this together now.
I fucking watch it every night and then I listen to the songs while I'm walking dogs.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well,
I'm torturing myself.
I may need to borrow somebody's Netflix login.
Why would you cancel your Netflix? You love Netflix.
So we just don't really watch anything on Netflix anymore. It's like every time we open the app, we look for 20 minutes and then we go to something else. And we've been paying like $20 a month to have the access to 4K and Ultra HD and stuff. And I
Oh, well,
just,
don't do that.
yeah, well, we have a 4K TV. What the fuck is the point?
Okay, well then, okay, whatever.
So, I mean, I guess I could pay like $9 a month or whatever and have access on one screen and only watch stuff on my iPad.
Yeah, why not?
I might.
$10 for the Bo Burnham special? Yes.
The timing.
And hundreds of other titles. I mean, at this point, I would just if Netflix only offered the Bo Burnham special for $10 a month, I would still pay it.
But not for 20.
No, not for 20.
Yeah.
The graphics aren't that great on this special.
Exactly. Okay, admittedly the timing is bad, but to be fair to me, I actually thought that the cancellation would be effective at the end of the month. But I guess it's at the end of the billing period, which is in the middle of the month, which I did not realize until today.
Okay, I'm not mad.
Thank
Just
you.
disappointed.
It's just just poor planning on my part, but I will find a way to watch it, and I'll try really hard to do it before next week. So you might still want to be friends with me going forward.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry.
I'll think about it.
Okay, yeah. That's all I can ask. Just consider keeping me around a little bit longer.
So, Twitch has been popping.
Yeah, have you been doing more stuff with your stream team?
We did. We did a team stream last night. We played a new game called Valheim, which I would probably fucking hate, but the fact that we all played it together was really fun.
I was gonna say I've heard of Valheim. It doesn't strike me as a game you would choose.
Well, it's very similar to Conan, and I got super addicted to Conan.
I don't know. I don't know what Conan is, but I guess it's like Valheim.
Yeah, they're similar. It's a survival. You don't really get to click heads, which is kind of like the only thing I like to do on computers. But you
Does
do
that
get to
mean
like,
to shoot people?
yeah.
Okay, continue.
But you do get to like build stuff, and like when I played Conan, there is sort of a there's like a campaign where you have to like kill people, swing swords and bow and arrows and shit.
Hmm.
But what I loved about Conan was the building aspect.
Like SimCity.
Yes, but not cities, more like The Sims,
Okay,
where
gotcha.
you get to build your own little home.
Okay.
And that was really cool, and it's kind of addicting to do that, and like also kind of relaxing. You have to go farm resources and then like level up stuff. That part is really cool for
Okay.
Conan. Like I didn't get far in the campaign for Conan, but Nardo and I played a lot of Conan, and it was mostly just us building homes together. It was really nice.
I was gonna say that sounds kind of romantic.
Yeah, it kind of was.
You're just homesteading together. I love it.
Yeah, so I played it last night. I'm probably gonna play it again tonight. It probably won't be as much fun because we literally had everyone on the team stream it last night, and we all
That's
played
fun.
together, and we were all having a good time laughing and joking, and it was super fun. But I've been consistently streaming, and my numbers are growing really well.
Well, that's super exciting.
Yeah, lots of new people coming in. The community is growing. I'm having a lot of fun on Twitch. It's super great. I've also been really sort of putting a lot of effort and time into my TikToks,
They are
and
also bangers, by the way.
they're so good. I just need more people to see them.
Yeah, it's still a mystery to me.
Yeah, same. I don't understand. I'm I'm not going to complain about it anymore. I'm just going to keep grinding
Yeah,
cuz that's all I can do. The more I complain about it, the more I dwell on it. I just need to keep putting out bangers, and I'll tell you what, if my bangers if it flops for the next 3 months, I'm going to keep putting out bangers.
yeah. I think especially if you're like, oh, I have an idea, like maybe try to think of it more as a creative outlet. And
Yeah.
it's just more about like you being part of a community and like putting your creativity somewhere where you can like see it.
That's kind of how I feel about this podcast as well.
Yeah.
Like if this podcast doesn't grow any further, this is sort of like my legacy. I know I joked about this before. It's like not like a legacy, but like a diary.
Oh yeah, this
And I
shit is like a fucking time capsule for our
exactly.
lives. Yes.
And I joked about this before about my niece and nephew making a documentary out of this podcast. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Imagine this, right? Imagine this. My niece and nephew have kids of their own, and their kids have kids, and one of them ends up being trans, and then they find out, oh, great great grandma Jackie did a podcast, and I feel like this is something that they're going to be really into.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
know, like when I've gone away, this podcast will live on. Hopefully.
Well, we'll just need to put it in one of our wills to like auto pay our Podbean account.
I have the hard copies, Jill.
Oh,
They can,
fuck. That's true. You do. You do. You're right. It lives on.
it lives on. It's like they're like VHS tapes.
Yeah, except easier.
Much
Yeah.
easier. God, I hope my great niece and nephews are listening to this right now, thinking, "Oh my God, she's talking about
Oh
us.
my god. That just gave me goosebumps.
We're playing in the time space, baby."
Ugh, everything's happening all at once. Yeah, that is cool though. I like that. And I think it's like a healthier approach, but it's also like I don't know, it just feels better to think about the things that you make and like why you're making them.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct. I spent the last month or two complaining about my shit not taking off, and I'm gonna stop doing that. That is my fucking mid-year's resolution, is to stop fucking complaining.
I was just gonna say mid-year's resolution. So we've got a brain energy connection thing happening right now and out here in time space.
I know for a fact that the content that I'm putting out is fucking fire. I
Yeah.
know that now. And I'm starting to what's the word called? I'm starting to figure out I'm starting fucking A.
The content, like this content is so good right now. Mhm.
No, the word I'm looking for is like starting to get a good grasp on something, but it's certainly not my words, that's for sure.
That's okay. You can't be perfect.
Harness
Oh,
is the word I'm looking for.
yeah,
I'm
that's right.
starting to harness like the creativity in my brain, and like being able to have an outlet for it is wonderful. My shit is so good.
It is. Oh my gosh. I This is a little bit early. It's technically part of the fab check, but I said last week we were going to link to your TikTok in the show notes, and then I accidentally linked to your Twitch again.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, everyone should follow you on Twitch and TikTok, but we'll try harder to do it right this week.
Yeah, the TikTok link will be in the show notes this time. And if you have a TikTok account and you're listening to this podcast and you're not following me on TikTok, how dare?
I also have a TikTok. It is less important that you follow me, and the content is not as good.
Okay, but the content is good.
It's good enough,
Yeah.
but it's not as good because you understand TikTok in a way that I don't. And like the trends, they mean things to you, they mean nothing to me.
Oh man, there's a whole culture. There's a TikTok culture.
Yeah, I'm not a part of that.
It's not. I feel very confident right now talking about my quote unquote art. But write something in my notes where in my IRL, I really miss my confidence because I haven't had a lot of like actual personal confidence lately.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel like I was confident, but it was like a fake confidence when I was like a boy, quote unquote.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do a lot of quote unquotes right now. But like, I feel like I was really good at faking being a boy.
Yeah, you're a very talented actor.
I just I miss having confidence. Now I have no confidence.
Yeah, that's shitty. Because there's no way for you to like act like a trans woman. You just are a trans woman.
Yeah.
And so you're like being authentically yourself, and that's
I also don't know how to do it.
right.
It's fucking new.
Right. Right. Yeah,
And
you
I see other trans women. I know I'm not supposed to compare myself to other trans women, but I see confident trans women and I'm just like, wow, how I want to be confident like you.
I'm sure they weren't always.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so my TikTok is just like very, very queer. I assume because of all the videos that you send me, and I love it.
Right.
But I live in like this part of TikTok where everyone is gay or trans or black or brown. It's like wonderful and diverse, and I
Yeah.
love being there. Um, but I see a lot of stories from trans people who sound a lot like you right now. you know? I think I don't know if that helps to be like other people also have no confidence in themselves. Like you deserve to feel confident in yourself and I want
That does
that
help.
for you, but I think it's part of it. Like
That helps. It
yeah,
makes me feel like I'm not alone, for sure.
definitely not. Yeah, I think it's at least something that other people in similar situations are expressing. That's kind of one of the things I do like about TikTok is because you find people telling their stories and then you're like, "Oh, this is familiar."
Yeah.
I noticed that also with like I get a lot of people talking about mental health stuff and ADHD specifically, and they'll be talking about some symptom and the way it affects their life and their day-to-day experience, and it's like they talk about it and it reminds me so much of other people in my life who like haven't been diagnosed. And like
Yeah,
obviously I'm
wow.
not a doctor, but just to know that other people experience like a neurodivergent life in a way that you can relate to or someone you love can relate to. It's like those are the good parts of the internet.
Is this the same app that brought us Ratatouille the musical?
It's hard to believe, isn't it? Oh my gosh. But also there's just like it's also terrible
Yeah.
in the way that social media always is. So it's I don't know. It's tricky to navigate.
Sure is. I gotta check my TikTok real quick. You want to go to the cork board?
Yeah, we should.
All right, let's go.
Oh, how my heart yearns for the battlefield. The blood, the stench, the black and blue. Oh, how my heart yearns for the battlefield. That field that brought my heart to you. Oh,
Okay, we have a question from listener and guest of the show, Nils.
Love that guy.
Just the best. He says, "Hey G Humes," which by the way is short for gorgeous humans, in case anyone was curious.
I thought it was okay. Wait, I honestly couldn't figure it out, and I thought for some reason I thought it was gay humans.
I'm honored.
Yeah, I totally forgot. Honorary gay.
Yeah.
I just assumed. Yeah.
Thank you. I don't I guess technically it's not it wouldn't be super accurate for either of us.
Yeah, technically. We need some gay representation on this show.
We do. We should have Nils on more often. But no, the G stands for gorgeous. What's something new you want to try when you feel safe enough to live like we did in 19?
In 19 what?
In apostrophe 19. So I don't know. I guess could be 1919, but my guess is pre-COVID.
Yeah, something new, huh? Something new.
Yeah. What about in 2219?
This isn't new, but this is just kind of that reminded me of something. I got a text from my gym
Mm.
yesterday, and as of today, you don't have to wear masks anymore.
Oh.
So I'm very interested in trying that out.
I mean, it does sound much more comfortable.
Yeah, it's actually hard to breathe.
Yeah, I bet. When you're doing the exercise, I wouldn't know.
But something new I want to try. Something new. Okay, new to me or new to everyone?
I think new to you.
Okay, so new to me, I'd like to have a one night stand.
Oh, what a great idea. You've never had a one night stand?
I haven't. The last one night stand I tried to have turned into a relationship. We liked each other. I literally set this up to be a one night stand.
Yeah, but then you were too goddamn charming and charismatic.
Well, yeah, and likewise of the person that I was with.
Oh, yeah, I guess they'd have to be for you to go back.
Well, see, I was
to.
so I was like nervous, and I was like, "Hey, could we meet up at a bar and have a drink beforehand?" And he was like, "Yeah." So we did that, and then we fucked,
Mm.
and then he was like, "Hey, I really like you. Do you want to hang out sometime?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'd love that." So
Shoot.
yeah, so I still need to get. I was see, and then I was gonna do it. I was gonna still fulfill my one night standness, Enos,
Hmm.
and and never got around to it because of the COVID, because of the pandemic.
Makes sense.
So I think my thing would be a one night stand.
Well, I'm excited about this journey for you, and I look forward to
Thank you.
hearing all about it. I don't think I've ever had a one night stand, technically. I think I've had a couple two night stands.
You know, it's weird because that means like I want to meet someone, and like before going into it, I'm like, man, I hope they suck.
Right. But like,
Because I don't want to, because I want to fill this dream of having a one night stand. So I hope they suck. I hope they're terrible. I hope I don't want to see them again.
yeah,
Which is a weird thing
but
to feel before going into a fucking date. You know what I mean?
that's true. But they have to have enough redeeming qualities, otherwise you probably don't want to bang them. Maybe you're more superficial than I am. I don't know.
I think that's the goal. Like I want to be able to just fuck someone.
Because they're hot.
Yeah.
Okay. So if someone's hot enough and their personality sucks, you can still have a good sex time. I don't know.
That's the goal.
Okay.
That's where I want to be mentally.
I see. Okay. Well, that's exciting. The thing that I want to try is not exciting.
What is it?
I want to start saying no to things when it's not a pandemic.
Oh.
You know, because it's been really nice to be able to say, like, no, I need to take care of myself. And the truth is, that's always okay. That's always been okay.
I didn't know that you had a problem with that.
Oh, I mean, I'm better than I was, like, when I was young, or, like, especially in my early 20s. I've always been kind of a yes lady, a bit of a people pleaser, if you will. It's been easier since I've been in a relationship, because I have a partner who encourages me to make healthy choices for myself. But no, I definitely am a person who like overextends and who says yes to things because I want to do them in theory or because it's with people I care about and want to maintain relationships with.
Yeah.
But I often am exhausted because I say yes to too much stuff.
All right.
So,
well, we both got some work to do.
Yes, we do. And if I ever say no to you, it just means I love me more. So,
Jill, will you have a one night stand with me?
No.
Hey.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Thank you for the question, Nils.
Yeah, thanks, Nils. Awesome question. If you guys have any questions that you'd like us to answer, send them over to questions@fetchpel.com. We would love to answer them on the podcast.
Yes, please.
Okay, what's next? What are we looking at? Oh, Fapachek.
Yeah.
I have one that's on your list.
You have one that's on my list?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm nervous. I'm always nervous when you have them.
Before you correct me on something that I made a mistake, I'll correct myself.
Go right ahead.
A knoll is a hill.
Yeah, that's the second thing on my list.
That's it. I just wanted to make sure that I got that out of the way, that I know that I fucked that up.
Okay. You were just guessing. It was a great guess. It's a land formation.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I was. Yeah. So there's that.
Technically, this could have also been a knoll. It just happened to be flat. So you don't know.
True. God, could you imagine if I got that right, though? God, that would have been so good. I would have sounded so smart.
Yeah. I think you still sounded pretty smart.
I sounded smart?
I guess we'll skip right to number 3 then, because I couldn't actually find a word for the thing I was trying to describe, and the best I can come up with is an artificial peninsula. Because it's surrounded by water on 3 sides and connected to land on 1 side. So technically it's a peninsula, it's just very small, and it was man-made, but I don't like that as much as artificial.
Yeah.
Because who knows who made it?
Right.
I know man just means like people, but I don't care for that.
Yeah, I don't care for people either.
Exactly. So yeah, it was an artificial knoll peninsula.
Nolinsula.
You were correct, by the way. Iocane powder. That's
Oh,
that's
shit.
what it was
Wow.
from Princess Bride. I know. I was really impressed.
Pulled that one out of my butthole.
Yeah, there's all kinds of treats in there. Oh yeah, and then the one I mentioned earlier is that I put the wrong link in the show notes, and we'll put the right one in today. And next is I mused how many indoor skydiving instructors are there, and
Mhm.
I'm right. We're right. It's not that many. There's about 80 iFly locations worldwide, and they kind of have the monopoly on that technology.
Yeah.
So averaging 30 or so employees per location, there's like less than 2,500 indoor skydiving instructors in the world.
Yeah, and most tunnels probably have less flight instructors than 30. I know that at the ones that I worked at, we've had 12 to 15.
Yeah, I think 30
And
is like total employees, so probably half
yeah,
that for actual flight
and
instructors.
88 sounds like a lot. I think they're overshooting locations.
It was 80, not 88, but does that help? They just opened another
That's
one.
that's
It
wild.
was a
If
quick.
that's true, then that's wild.
Yeah, I think they've been like rapidly expanding, but it was a very quick Google search. So I didn't like read any articles. I was just like, how many iFly locations are there? And internet was like 80. And I was like, okay, thanks.
I think I'm gonna do a skydive in the next month or two.
From the real sky.
Yeah,
Well, that's exciting. When's the last time you went?
maybe like 3 years ago.
Oh, wow. Well, Godspeed.
Thanks. What is that it
I
for
have
fab checks?
only one more.
Okay.
I could not remember the name of the actor from The Watch, who was also on the IT Crowd, and it's Richard Ayoade. So I just wanted to not only name the 3 famous white men in the movie.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Obsessions?
Sorry, I had one more note here that I didn't understand what it meant, but you were talking about Blade and how you had that Blood Rave Facebook group, and you
Yeah.
said you staked your claim.
Yeah.
We were talking about vampires, and you said staked.
Oh, that's good.
I know. So.
I mean, you didn't get that when I said it,
right? How embarrassing for me. So that's all. I just wanted to reflect on how clever you are.
That's a good catch.
Thank you. And currently, my obsession is canceling subscriptions to save money.
What else have you canceled?
Well, Canva, which is what I used to use to make our Instagram posts, which is why now I make TikToks.
Okay, sick.
I also canceled FabFitFun, which I am devastated about.
Which one was that? Was that the full-sized things? Yeah.
I'll be getting my last box soon. So I'm excited about that. And then I have nothing to look forward to in my life going forward except saving money. I also canceled Snail Mail Society, which is actually really cool. It's like a local card shop that sends you a pack of pre-stamped cards. I think I've talked about it on the show before.
That sounds lame.
They're like hand printed and like really cute, so you can send letters to your friends. Come on. It's just like,
well, good riddance on that one.
So rude. I loved it. It was something that my mom had purchased for me for Christmas for several months, and then I paid for it for a couple of months past, and then I was like, I just can't afford to keep up. And I don't send enough letters. I'm slow.
I want to get so I don't have a subscription box to anything. I should get something.
That's not the lesson here.
But I want to receive something new every month. So one time I got a subscription box to this candy thing. My sister got it for me actually. So I had like 3 boxes of candy, which was cool, but I don't want to do that.
Mhm.
I looked into makeup boxes, but I'm too indecisive and I don't really know my color. And most of the websites have you fill out like a profile, and I have no fucking idea, so I can't do that one.
Yeah.
Um,
You could maybe do Birchbox. I don't remember having to fill out a profile for that.
is it like not makeup and more like what's the thing that's not makeup?
Skincare?
Yeah, skincare.
It's kind of a combination. They definitely do makeup. And I think you can fill out a profile in the sense that like you can tell them if you prefer more skincare or hair care or makeup. Like you can. It's been a while. I used to get Birchbox and I liked it a lot, but I haven't because try not to spend the money.
Yeah, I could do a Chewy for Uggs. That'd be exciting for me too.
Oh yeah, is that like Bark Box is another one?
Yeah,
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 something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. That would be fun. It is really fun to like get stuff in the mail and like open it, and especially when you
W-
don't know exactly what it's going to be. Like I get why these are such successful business models, but
Yeah, I could do an alcohol box, like a whiskey flight box or something.
yeah, or wine. You like wine?
I do like wine. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of wine lately.
Yeah, these are all great choices.
So you actually reminded me of something that is actually my weekly
Oh
obsession.
yeah.
I was I was gonna say I'm obsessed with these stickers that I got in the mail today. So I bought this. I was gonna say I bought this shirt from this. I saw this trans girl on TikTok wearing it, and it said "Hot Trans Summer,"
Oh
like "Hot
cute.
Girl Summer," but "Hot Trans Summer."
Yeah.
So I bought like a tank top. And I also bought 2 stickers with the same saying on it, and the 2 stickers came today, and I'm in love with them. So I can't wait to put them somewhere. I don't know.
Cute. I'm
um,
excited.
but talking about makeup reminded me, I bought some tinted moisturizer like
Ooh.
last week, and it fucking looks great on me.
Well, that's
And like
exciting.
it's basic. You put it on like moisture. It makes my skin like look good.
What's the brand?
Um, Let me see, because I just bought another one today. It's a like this is Maybelline's BB Pure, so it's a BB cream.
Oh, okay.
And this one I got is not the tinted moisturizer that I got is like sunblock. There's like SPF 30 in it,
Mm-hmm.
so I can wear that one during the day. And then this one is called BB Pure. It's skin clearing beauty balm, 8-in-1 skin protector, and it has salicylic acid in it, so it's like acne
Acne treatment
treatment
too.
as well. Yeah. And then I could just wear this before I stream because the camera that I set up is fucking crisp as fuck.
Sometimes that's a little bit revealing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very revealing actually. So this is going to come in really handy. I just bought this today. I'm very excited about the one that I've been using, and I'm very excited to use this new one. So
Are they both Maybelline?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, that's great. I have a hard time with face things because if I put like foundation on, all it does is cling to all of the like little dry bits and all of my giant pores. So I don't know if that's a thing that happens to other people, but like my skin is kind of like splotchy and reddish and it's very dry. So foundation is like not, it doesn't really do me good. So I've been kind of in the market for something more like a moisturizer.
so that's how I feel about my skin as well.
Oh, okay.
Except for dry. My skin's not dry. My skin is oily.
But you feel like foundation does you dirty?
Foundation doesn't look great on me,
Same.
or I'm not doing it right. I'm also just not very good at makeup in general, and this stuff you just apply it like it's a moisture. Well, it is a moisturizer.
Yeah, so just kind of all over
So
and like with your hands and it's fine.
yeah, and it just kind of evens out the redness. Like the redness kind of goes away.
Okay.
Everything kind of blends together, and it looks natural, even for me with a sort of masculine face.
Is it scented?
There's a little bit of a smell to the sunblock one.
Okay.
I haven't opened this one yet, the salicylic acid one, but
Okay. I just sounds like sensitive, you know?
Yeah, it is. This one smells like the other one too. There is kind of a scent to it.
But it's not like super strong or perfumey. It's just like it smells like
No.
something.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that's a great obsession, and it
They're
helps
only
me.
like $9 too, so if it doesn't work out, it's not like a big investment or anything.
Yeah, that's the problem I have too, is because I'm one of those bitches. I buy like not drugstore brand makeups, you know?
Yeah.
And so
Well, the thing is, I had always wanted to buy these, but they're sealed,
mm,
and I wasn't sure what the correct color was.
ha-
And so the very first one I bought was a gamble.
oh, and you just got lucky?
Yeah, I got lucky.
Okay, well, I guess I can gamble with $9. I'm
Yeah.
saving $140 a month on all the shit I canceled.
Hell yeah.
So I got $9.
Way to
Thank
go.
you.
Cool.
Yeah,
You got some science for us?
I do actually. It's a little bit of a long one, but I'm going to read to you.
Yeah.
We've talked about sharks before on this show, and
Yeah, this is sometimes a shark podcast.
yep, it's one of those this week. A new study by earth scientists from Yale and the College of the Atlantic has turned up a massive die-off of sharks roughly 19 million years ago. It came at a period in history when there were more than 10 times more sharks patrolling the world's oceans than there are today. For now, researchers don't know the cause of the shark die-off. We happened upon this extinction almost by accident, said Elizabeth Seibert, who is the lead author of this new study.
That sounds like something a shark would say. Sus.
Yeah, super sus. Okay, wait. So do you think that the sharks are trying to get us to believe that there's less of them than there are and they're planning something?
Yes, exactly. So we're on the same page.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So she said more than 70% of the world's sharks died off at this time. So that's an even higher death toll for sharks in the open ocean rather than coastal waters, and it was twice the level of extinction that sharks experienced during the Cretaceous Paleogene mass extinction event, which was the thing that wiped out 3/4 of the plant and animal species on Earth. And there's nothing else that they know about that happened at this time. It's just like mysteriously 70% of the world's sharks disappeared.
Huh.
So they're also talking about how this raises concerns because the current shark populations are declining. And I would just like to say I am not concerned about that. That's the end.
I've never really understood the whole fear of sharks thing.
They are.
I have a open water fear.
Well, yeah.
But when I'm in the water, it's not a shark fear. I don't even think about sharks.
What do you think about?
I never think about sharks. I think about killer kelp and like giant octopi.
Okay, well, it's rational to be afraid of giant octopi and like big old squids like we got around here. Yeah, that's terrifying. But
I'm not scared of sharks.
It just seems like that would be one of the scary things in the open water. Are you just like, you think you could take a shark? Like, why are they less scary to you than kelp?
I have no idea. I would fucking punch a shark, though. I feel like I can't punch kelp.
That's true. Okay. They do tell you to punch a shark if you get bit. And I'm like,
yeah.
What? And you're like, yeah, I could punch a shark.
All right, cool. I'm ready for sharks now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know how to defend myself against a shark. No one ever talks about kelp.
Oh, gosh. Well, this is one area where you are much more confident than I am. Shark punching. I mean, we wish the world's sharks all the best, but it's like fine that there are 70% less of you, I think.
Jill, we're going to lose like all of our shark listenership.
I guess if this is the thing that makes you stop listening to this show, like, okay. Okay, bye. There you go. Taught you more about sharks.
Cool. Thanks for the science, bitch.
You're welcome.
That was kind of aggressive.
It was, but I felt like I deserved it. Do you have
I don't.
queer stuff for me?
I have no queer stuff for you this week. Everything's sad in queer news.
Oh, crap.
So we're gonna leave that out.
Okay, get the fuck out of here, sad shit.
But I did go see a movie.
Oh, good.
In the movie theater.
What?
I saw a movie theater in IMAX.
What is it called, this movie?
Did I say I saw a movie theater in IMAX?
I was going to let it slide.
Okay. I saw a movie in IMAX. I saw In the Heights.
Oh, I actually didn't know that was out. Is it out?
It's out, and it's out on HBO Max, so you can watch it.
Okay, I'm going to actually write that down. I didn't cancel HBO Max, so we're good.
Yeah, of course you didn't. I am a big fan of In the Heights. And I'm one of those people who gets to scoff at people that are fucking Hamilton heads. Is that what you call them?
That's what.
Because I'm like,
that's what we call them now. Yeah.
I'm like that person that listened to the first Regina Spektor album.
Oh, you know? Yeah, you're like,
So, Hamilton, are you guys even familiar with In the Heights? They swept the Tonys in 2007, like the first rap musical ever. Like, I know everything about In the Heights. It was one of my favorite shows.
Did you see it on Broadway?
I didn't see it in New York, but I saw the Broadway tour when it came to Seattle.
Okay. We weren't sure because actually I was talking to my brother, and my mom and I watched the Friends reunion special together, and there was a preview for In the Heights, and I was telling them all about how it's your favorite, and my mom thought maybe you had seen it with Aunt Patty because you went to a couple of shows without the rest of the group that one time, but that wasn't one of them.
You know, honestly, it could have been.
Yeah.
I may have.
Okay.
But I may have seen it twice.
Okay.
I may have seen it with Aunt Patty, but I definitely remember seeing it, the Broadway tour with Nicole in Seattle.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But I've been listening to that album since forever, and I love it, and it's so good. And then they made this movie, and they had to push back the date to the movie because of the pandemic. And it finally came out, and I went and saw it with my friend, and I spent more time crying than not crying.
Good crying, because that's why you cry, right?
A lot of good crying.
Okay, good.
Some sad crying, because there's some tragedy in the story.
But not crying because you were so devastated that they ruined your favorite thing.
Definitely not that, no.
Okay, good.
No,
good.
I'm absolutely in love with what they did with the movie. And what's cool is that obviously movies have a little bit more artistic freedom with what they can do visually than something on stage, you know? Mm-hmm. And they did such an amazing job.
That's so great to hear.
It was so good. And the person that replaced the role of Lin-Manuel Miranda was incredible.
Oh, good. I'm not trying to shit on Lin-Manuel, but I was wondering if he was going to be like playing a role in the movie because he's not like the best singer.
Right. And he did play a role, and it's the perfect fucking role for him to play.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So he wasn't the lead, but he was just in it.
Right.
Oh, great.
Everyone did a fantastic job in this movie.
Well, I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, I think you're going to love it.
I mean,
I recommend it highly. It was so good. And my friend that I brought along, it was a cis hat, loved it.
Okay. Do cis hats not love rap musicals?
Well, I wouldn't say that they love them. No.
Okay. Was it?
I don't want to generalize, but I would say that most cisgendered heterosexual men.
Oh, men. Oh, okay. Well, that's you can generalize about cishet men all you want, and white women. It's fine. We're not the best.
But yeah, he loved it. He thought it was great.
Oh, okay, fun. Yeah, I love musicals.
You're gonna absolutely enjoy this.
Okay, I'm excited. Maybe I should watch it with my mom because
your mom's gonna love it too. Maybe you should watch it with your mom and Aunt Patty.
Oh, that does sound magical, doesn't it?
Yeah, fuck. I want to be there for that. Okay, wait till I come.
Okay. Okay, now I'm not allowed to watch it until like September or whatever. Okay, great. There's so many rules.
Okay, so we go up to 7 mayonnaises. I'm gonna give this a 6.5 mayonnaise.
Wow. Okay, I think that's maybe the highest. The highest. Is that our first 6.5?
It's so good.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm very much looking forward to it, and I shall not be waiting until September.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Okay, great.
I want you to watch it as soon as you can.
Okay. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
I watched
What did you
a
watch?
B-load of movies.
Yeah.
We'll just run through them real quick.
A bushel load.
A what?
A bushel. Isn't it like a
A bushel load. Uh-huh. We watched Blade Trinity like right after we recorded last week.
Nice.
I have some regrets.
Oh no. They couldn't have been looking at Ryan Reynolds though.
Okay, but they could be, because Ryan Reynolds' beard in this movie is like the fucking, what's his name? The game master from the fucking Hunger Games. I forget what they're called. Anyway, it looks crazy. He's got all these like weird pointy parts on his face. I can't even make words about how much
Okay.
I hated his
Okay.
beard.
Here's the thing. You're a bit of a beard connoisseur.
That's true.
So that's not fair.
Okay.
You're being a little critical of the man's beard.
Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I get Ryan Reynolds, and I am very attracted to him generally. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for me to give this more than 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise.
Oh, what?
There were so many good people in it, and it was so bad. Parker Posey, with her mouth full of fake vampire teeth, she sounded so crazy. How many?
What?
What?
How many? Did you say you can't give this more than 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise?
Correct. Yeah. Blade Trinity gets a 1 from me.
What?
What did you give it?
I would give it at least a 2.5 just for Ryan Reynolds.
Okay. Well, we're probably going to get some hate mail then from all the Ryan Reynolds stands out there, but it wasn't enough for me.
Please, if you disagree with Jill, please send in some hate mail. Because I don't want to be the only one.
Jessica. There's just like 17 emails from Jackie in the questions inbox. Why are you such a dumb bitch? I can't answer that. Yeah, who else? Jessica Biel was in it. She added nothing for me. I think Parker Posey really was the most, like the farthest fall for me.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, we also watched Con Air.
Oh, yes. Classic.
3.5.
Have you never seen Con Air?
I had not.
Oh, interesting.
I liked it more than I thought I would. It wasn't good. I would watch it again, you know?
It wasn't good.
I like objectively, it's like there's a lot of racism.
All right, make sure you put what movie you're talking about in the subject line of the hate mail that you're sending, Jill.
Okay, so watching a movie from 1997 about prisoners hijacking a plane in 2021 for the first time, there's some stuff that I just can't forgive it for, you know?
Okay.
But I enjoyed it. Can't I enjoy something and not rate it highly? Does that not make sense?
I mean, you do watch The Bachelor.
Exactly. It's very bad. 6 tablespoons.
God. What the fuck? Just throw the rating system out the fucking window.
No. The Bachelor definitely gets also 3.5. It's Con Air.
All right.
We also watched Face Off.
Yeah, Nick Cage night.
Yeah, it was kind of an accident. That's what we did this weekend. We had company over for the first time in a year and a half and made them watch both Nicolas Cage movies that came out in 1997.
So it was a themed party.
It was. I wore my Elvis jumpsuit. What else? I lit my head on fire. What else makes us look like
Nice.
Nicolas Cage movies? I stole the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's it. Let's do one more.
Okay. You do it.
You got sacrificed in a wicker man.
Okay, well, that's just the name of the movie, but great.
Well, that's okay, whatever. Okay, fine.
No, I'm glad you said it because I haven't seen that, so I wouldn't have gotten it otherwise.
Okay, how many mayos for Face Off?
You're gonna yell at me. 2.5.
Yeah, same.
Okay, great. It was
overrated.
It was a whole vibe with them.
People love that movie.
Touching each other's faces the whole goddamn time, and how many times they said "face off." Like we know what the movie's called. Anyway, we also watched Bram Stoker's Dracula. Have you seen this one?
Okay, I believe I have, but Nick Cage isn't in that one.
No, he's not. This we actually watched earlier in the week when we were still on our vampire bender. This was just Jake and I watched this together because he likes it a lot. This is 1992. Gary Oldman as Dracula.
Yeah.
But he looks kind of like Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka with a mustache. It's confusing.
That's a very interesting comparison.
Yeah, it's more of a vibe than his actual looks, but Winona Ryder, Keanu Reeves with an English accent. It's a lot to take in.
Wow.
I gave it a 3. I don't want to watch it again.
I may not have seen this because I can't recall anything.
There's a lot of like very sensual vampire / werewolf rape scenes and a lot of like perky white lady bosoms.
So you watched 2 Nick Cage movies and 2 vampire movies.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Is there Nick Cage? Nick Cage must have been a vampire at some point.
Ooh. Okay, I'll look into that.
Okay.
Because
that's how you get rid of the curse.
And then I'm allowed to watch good movies again?
Yes, exactly. And then you could buy Netflix again.
Okay, thank you for that hot tip. That's it for me for movies, but we did watch the first episode of Loki, which is the new series on Disney Plus in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, I kind of want to see that. I actually haven't watched the last episode of WandaVision yet.
Oh, wow.
But
you watched everything but the last episode?
Yeah, well, it was like a routine thing with Vito.
Oh, gotcha. And then you just like don't live there, so
yeah.
I mean, it's worth watching the last episode, but WandaVision was a slow start and then like had a really great middle and like a fine end, you know?
Did we talk about the villain in that movie being my new favorite like Marvel character?
I don't think we did. The lady with the purple magic?
Yeah, I fucking love her.
Well, and I love that actress whose name I can't remember right now.
I if I could be anyone in the Marvel universe, it would be her. I fucking love her. She's wonderful.
She's a sassy evil bitch.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I want to cosplay her.
I love that for you. Well, I would recommend Loki. I mean, it's just one episode, but I think it's fun. And what's his name? I don't know anyone's name today. Loki.
I don't have Disney, so you have to send me your info.
Oh yeah, I can help you.
Sick.
Maybe we'll wait until there's more than one episode, and then you can watch as many of them as you want.
Perfect.
Great. I'll keep you posted.
I put a No, never mind. Forget it.
What?
Let me read this Tinder profile.
Oh my God, tell me after. I hate it when you do that.
This is from Lauren. She's 23 years old. She lives near Wichita State University.
Wichita State.
It says hands down the best catch. Eyes, 10 out of 10. Body, 9 out of 10. Personality, 20 out of 10. Arms, 1 out of 2. And she only has one arm.
Oh my god. Yes. I didn't expect that to be the direction. I thought she was just going to list all of her parts of her body.
Oh, I just found another
But I
one.
like
This is
that.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah. It says Jesus 21, carpenter. The bio reads
Oh, Carpenter, I get it.
actually several thousand years old. I don't know why it says 21, lol. Downside, I've only been nailed once.
Hmm.
Upside, I would die for you, so you know I'm committed. Also, my dad is a pretty big deal. He always beats me in dreidel. Swipe right if you need some Jesus in you.
Oh, wow. I
That's pretty
mean,
good.
blasphemy, but it turns me on, you know?
Yeah, we love that shit.
Yes, we do.
That's our brand, baby.
I'm going to swipe right on both of them.
Good.
Could you
Me too.
imagine swiping left on Jesus?
Yeah, you'd go to hell.
Yes, you would. I'll see you there.
You ready to get the fuck out of here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, big ups to Nathan Rupp of Cloud Collective for the use of our theme song, No Dance Halls on the Sun. You can find them on SoundCloud under Cloud Collective Records.
And thanks as always to Adam for our corkboard song, Great Adventure. You can find his music, art, and other creative projects at adamoliveris.com.
Thanks, Schmadam.
Shamadam. What a nice guy.
I'm playing in an Apex tournament.
Right now?
No. On June 26th, I was selected to play in Gamers for Pride, the first ever LGBT queer fucking Apex tournament. And I'm on team number 5.
What? That is so fucking exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Apex, but I will watch you.
And everyone on my team is trans.
Fuck yeah.
Let's fucking go. Tune in June 26th.
June 26th, twitch.tv/
Yeah.
It was in last week's show notes. What?
It's in the / it's in the show notes.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks again for listening to Fetch a Pail. If you need more Jackie and Jill in your life, follow us on Twitter @FetchAPail.
Or follow us on Instagram @FetchAPail.
Fetch a Pail is a Jack and Jill production.
Copyright 2021. All rights reserved.
Thanks for being a friend. What if we had an unrated and uncut version of the podcast?
People would be like, holy fuck, I thought it already was uncut. They have no idea.